There's way more going on in the business of selling pizza nowadays than the appearance of skinny pies with hipster ingredients. To discuss the state of one of the tastier industries around, join me today is the president and CEO of Domino's Pizza, J. Patrick Doyle. Thanks for taking the time today. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Brian.
One thing that's popping up in the industry, more broadly in the fast food industry, is this concept of franchising. That is, it may be under attack. You know, you had McDonald's out there with their labor standard issue, whatever it is. Is that franchise model still intact, looking out over the next couple of years?
Yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. You've got I think almost 20 million people working in the franchise industry in the U.S. today. You know, at Domino's, 90% of our franchisees started as hourly workers in our stores, worked their way up, became a manager, then bought a store. Franchising is this extraordinary contributor to the U.S. economy. I mean, basically, what you see is a higher success rate. So if you look at, for instance, restaurants that open up, people who do it on their own, you've probably seen the statistics before. Failure rates on restaurants are pretty high. On franchise restaurants, they're not. So it's this model for entrepreneurs to come in, do their own thing, run their own business, but do it with some guidance and some ideas from, you know, not only the company, but from their fellow franchisees. So while there has been some, some attack on it through kind of some NLRB rulings and particularly around McDonald's, at the end of the day, it's too big and important a part of the U.S. economy, and I don't think you're going to see a dramatic change.
Well, that's certainly good to hear because it's only been a good way to. It's been very job creative, I think, over time. Absolutely. And staying within the US too is these competitors. You know, we've seen a lot of companies come up over the past year. I think we have Blaze Pizza, you have Chipotle's Pizzeria, Locale.
Right.
When your team studies these companies, what are they seeing? What are you learning? And are they threats yet to a Domino's Pizza's dominance in the country?
Yeah, so we absolutely watch closely. So if you think about, people kind of talk about fast casual pizza. What it really means is better quality food, better environment, fast, still at a good value, opening up kitchens and letting people see the food and how it's being prepared. We're doing that. So I mean, we completely redid our food about 5 years ago. We're opening up our kitchens right now. We're in the process of re-imaging all of our stores, making it a better environment. We're fast. We're still the best people at getting a pizza to you quickly, and it's still a good value.
And that's part of the pizza theater.
That's your
pizza theater concept where I think you'll have, what, maybe another 1,000 re-images this year?
Exactly right. It's exactly right. So we should finish 2015 with 40 to 45% of our stores in the U.S. redone. And, you know, and so there's a lot in what's happening with fast casual. But, you know, at the end of the day, we think that's really what we're doing. Fast casual is about listening to the customer, doing what they want you to do. And that's about better ingredients, better food, fast service, better environment. And what we're doing, frankly, that a lot of fast casual still hasn't figured out is the technology part of it.
Absolutely. And even the mom and pops too. You know, that's one thing I've heard over the earnings calls. That's a significant advantage to you guys.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah.
And last one would be on China. I believe you have 60 restaurants there.
Right.
Bottom line, how do you get the Chinese to eat more pizza?
Yeah, you know, we're growing. It's going all right. It took a while. When we first launched in China, there were really two problems. The first was they wanted to sit in a restaurant. If they were going to pay money for a prepared meal, they wanted to come in and sit down, and that wasn't our model. The other thing was pizza was very new. Cheese and dairy was very new to the Chinese diet. It's not now. There's a growing dairy herd. They're starting to eat cheese. So, you know, it's starting to move. We're starting to have some success there, but it's taken some time.
Well, I definitely going to eat all my pizza, so thanks for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the day.
Thanks, Brian.